Hi everyone, my name's Claire Agata and I'm here with Tim Mills from ITSM People, who is one of our Service North sponsors this year. Tim, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself, about ITSM People?
Yes. Hello, Claire. Thanks and nice to see you as always. So I'm the CEO of the ITSM People. I started the company just over 12 years ago. Worked in service management for about 28 or 29 years. We, as you know, do a lot of consulting in the service management space, a lot of benchmarking work and a lot of transformational work, completely agnostic with tools and frameworks. So yeah, that's a little bit about us. That's what we do.
Awesome, thank you very much. And why are you sponsoring Service North this year?
Well, we sponsored last year, as you know, and we had a large gazebo, which seemed to go down quite well. And it was a brilliant event last year. As you know, I mean, I've known you for many years, obviously, and over time, we just haven't, for a combination of reasons, just haven't been as involved with SIAM, more other frameworks, and just because those are the frameworks that I've always worked in, and what customers come to us and ask for is traditionally some of those other frameworks. There's no question that SIAM opens up a whole line of new questions and conversations around service excellence, and it's a corner of service management that we typically haven't been as involved with. And I came along to a previous event maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and the event was great. We didn't sponsor it then. We just came along, I came along and had a great time. It's a real community feel to it as well, which is really nice. And so obviously we sponsored last year, had a great time, had a great night out actually after with a few people that you know, as I think you probably heard. So it was just a bit of a no-brainer to come back. We're really looking forward to it. We've got a couple of things up our sleeve that we'll be presenting this year from the gazebo that I've just mentioned. So obviously we're getting more and more involved with SIAM now. So we're doing SIAM assessments. As you know, we do a lot of different kind of assessments, but we're quite excited to be introducing a new software platform that we've developed with the SIAM assessment in there. So that's what we'll be there to talk about this year.
Fabulous, thank you. Yes, we are very much looking forward to having the ITSM People Hobbit House back in the room. It was excellent last year. So tell me then why you are getting more involved with SIAM, why you think SIAM is relevant at the moment.
Well, I don't think there's any question it's growing, and you can see that from not only a lot of the work that you're doing, but through my own eyes when I was there last year. It just feels like I hear more about SIAM than I've ever heard, and that's not just because I follow you on LinkedIn. We just generally hear more about it these days. More and more of our customers are getting into multi-vendor organization setups and so on. So it just feels like it's a natural progression for us to get into. And I don't just mean from a revenue perspective. I'm learning a lot just from being a bit more involved with SIAM as well. Obviously, we've got David Barrow, who works very closely with me, who plays a big part in the SIAM community as well. So it's just a natural thing for us to start getting involved with more and more. And I see just more growth in that space. We know there's lots of well, not lots. There's a few key frameworks, and it's a bit horses for courses, right? Certain people will gravitate towards one framework and maybe others to another, depending on what they really need to get out of whatever projects or organizations they're working in. So it just feels to us it's a natural progression. I know I said something very similar last year, and it still remains the same. We're just really excited to get more involved in the community and help in any way we can.
Fabulous, thank you. And one last question. If there's one thing you're particularly looking forward to at Service North this year, what would that be?
Meeting the community, I'm going to say. I mean, I was going to say we'll go back to that Chinese restaurant that we all went to last year, but no, there'll be. I mean, I've seen some of the speakers already. There will no doubt be some great presentations and conversations. And it's always good. What I just love is like mooching around and just chatting to people and getting to know people. And it always prompts some level of discussion in some way, shape or form, but I'm sure there'll be some great speakers as well. And yeah, anyone that comes along, come over to the gazebo, have a chat. We'd love to talk to you all.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Tim. So ITSM people, one of our fantastic sponsors this year, and nice to see sponsors returning as well. That's always lovely for us as the conference organisers. The link is on the screen, so book your ticket now. We are already more than 50% sold and we do sell out. So grab yourself your ticket if you are thinking of coming. Tim, thank you for today and thank you for being with us as a sponsor. And we are looking forward to seeing you in Manchester in November.
Thanks, Claire. Good to see you.